Chapter number 10, page number 85, last second para. Swami's father sat gloomily, gazing at the newspaper on his lap. Swami's father was reading that newspaper. He was in a serious mood. Swami rose silently and tiptoed away to his bed in the passage. Silently, Swami stood up from there and went to his bed, which was in the passage. Granny was sitting up in her bed. At that time, his grandma was also sitting in her own bed and remarked, she said, "Boy, are you already feeling sleepy? Are you feeling sleepy? Don't you want a story? Don't you want to listen a story from me?" Swami made wild gesticulations to silence his granny. Swami made different type of some actions so that his grandma should keep silence. But that good lady saw nothing. But that lady hasn't seen all those his actions. So Swami threw himself on his bed and pulled the blanket over his face. Quickly Swami fell on the bed and he took blanket on over his face and body. Granny said, "Don't cover your face. Are you really very sleepy?" Swami leant and whispered, "Please, please shut up, Granny." Then Granny said to him that, "Why are you covering your face? Are you feeling just now sleepy?" But Swami slowly spoke. He said that she should not speak any word. "Don't talk to me and don't let anyone call me, even if the house is on fire." He said that you keep silence, don't call me, although there is fire in the house. Nobody should call me. If I don't sleep at once, I shall perhaps die. He said that if he will not sleep just now, he can die. He turned over, curled and snored under the blanket till he found the blanket pulled away. Yes, he covered himself with the blanket and cord and started snoring. Only he was posing like this. But someone has pulled away his blanket. Presently, father came and stood over him. At that time, his father was standing near him. "Swami, get up," he said. He ordered Swami to get up. He looked like an apparition in the semi darkness of the passage. As there was less light in the passage, his father was to him was looking just like a ghost which was lit by a cone of light from the hall. As very less light was in the hall, Swami stirred and groaned as if in sleep. Swami was groaning and acting just like as he is sleeping. Father said, "Get up, Swami." Granny pleaded, "Why do you disturb him?" Father was saying to Swami to get up, but Granny requested and she said, "Why he is disturbing Swami?" "Get up, Swami," he said for the fourth time. Fourth time again his father ordered him, and Swami got up. Father pulled up his bed, took it under his arm, and said, "Come with me." His father took his bed and all things under his arm and told him to follow him. Swami looked at his granny. Swami was looking at his grandma, hesitated for a moment. For 1 second, he thought that he should not go and followed his father into the office room. Then he followed his father to his office room. So, as his father was saying that he has to sleep there at night, on the way, he threw a look of appeal at his mother and she said, "Why do you take him to the office room? He can sleep in the hall, I think." When he was going to the office, he started looking at his mother and requested in his eyes, and his mother requested that why his father is taking him to the office room. He can properly sleep here in the hall. "I don't think so," father said, and Swami slunk behind him with the bowed head, and his father told that he didn't think like this, that but Swami was moving quietly behind his father, bowing his head. "Let me sleep in the hall, father," Swami pleaded. Swami again requested and requested that he will sleep here in the hall. "Your office room is very dusty and there may be scorpions behind your law books." He said that his office is very dirty as there may be scorpions and other insects in the behind the books. Thank you, students.